What's going on, guys? What's going on? It's your boy King Jaffe Joe 413 back with another one.
I see you haters I'm getting away. I'm going away. I told you I'm walking away. There's so many things going on with this.
How you guys doing? Chilling? You already know me, chilling like always. All right, so today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing an install video from Madman Wrenchworks. All right, so I showed you the video of a couple of their products the other day. You know what I'm saying? So, but today it's time to install. I told you at first I was gonna do the canards on the first one, and then the side panels the second one, to make you guys wait for the the front spoiler, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna put the spoiler on today, you know what I'm saying? So why not, you know what I'm saying? Spoiler, this is the Velocity Vine spoiler. He comes in two different models, the Velocity Vine and the Road Warrior. So yeah, two different models, same price for both models. They come in multiple colors. I got the black, white, black, you know what I'm saying? High performance, TPE or some shit like that. I forgot, HEPT. I forgot what the letters are called. You know what I'm saying? Look at my last video. You're gonna see what the last letters were called. But this, he did wind tunnel testing on this piece right here, on all of his pieces. He did wind tunnel testing. So the company, the man that owns the company, the CEO, the whatever you want to call it, he works for Stellantis on his other job. So what you're gonna be doing is, this gives it downforce for the front, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna give you more downforce, which is gonna give you more stabilization. You feel me? So what we're gonna be doing is an install. So all the hardware, he gave you all the hardware. So with this one that he gave me here, all right, hold on, let me bring this camera down here. Let me bring another camera down so we can get a little better angle. Get these angles right, you know what I'm saying? So if you look over here, we got the front end. This is obviously what's gonna go in. So you see there's 4 holes here. Obviously you're gonna put the 2 in the 2 screws that's in the bottom. 4 holes here. Obviously you're gonna put 2 and 2 in the holes in the bottom. There's 4 of them because there's 2 settings. You can have it at the 4-inch area where it's sticking out 4 inches, or you can have it at 2 inches. So there's 2 different area, settings you can put it at. So if you want a little more aggressive, more downforce, you put it at the 4 inches. So if you're gonna use the 4 inches, optional, if you want to, you can add support rods. You don't have to add the support rods if you don't want to add the support rods, but if you want to, you can add the support rods. Hardware, it comes with the hardware, it comes with the screws. Support rods are going to be sold separately. So if you want the support rods, they're going to be sold separately. But if you don't want the support rods, you don't have to buy them. Comes with the hardware, the screws to screw it in. Once you take it apart and screw it in, it comes with extra screws that go on the side. So if you want a little extra support, so you don't have to use them, but if you ride hard, you might want to use them. So, so if you're looking at the front of it, boom, 4 screws. If you're looking at the back of it, it's gonna have 4 screws, and then it's gonna have 4 pre-drilled marks. So those pre-drilled marks are for the extra support screws here. So these are little like support screws here. So you can put those, so if you're doing the 4 inches, we're gonna put in the back one, 2 inches in the front one if you want the extra support. These holes aren't drilled all the way through. So you're gonna have to drill those all the way through on your own if you wanna use those. For the push rods, there are no holes for the push rods on here. So you're gonna be drilling those yourself if you wanna put the push rods. So you're gonna, and, but he might, I talked to him, he might start putting some of the marks like this, that's on the front, and the front somewhere, on the back on here somewhere, just so if you wanna drill push rod holes, so you already know where you wanna put it. All right, so, I think he told me he used 3/16 drill bit to drill the holes. So with this setup, with these screws, they're gonna be long enough to still use your radiator support, support right here, yeah. Support, protector, radiator protector. I do have the top-notch Ryker Mods grill. What we're gonna do is, first, before I even start that, I'm gonna figure out, we're gonna push the push rods, because I'm gonna wanna put the holes for the push rod, support rods in it first before I take the grill off, because if I take the grill off, drill the holes, then I'm not gonna know where I wanna put the, they're probably in the wrong spot. But either way, so if we're going right here, it's gonna be like, let me see. This is gonna be like this. So 4 inches, it's gonna be the 4 inch. I'm probably gonna come from like, right, when it comes down right here on the bike, I'm thinking right at the corner of there. bring it down somewhere over here. So what I'm gonna do is take a drill bit and drill those holes real quick. So I'm gonna drill my holes first. So we're gonna drill this hole here because I'm gonna be putting a support rod right at the bottom of this. So I'm thinking about right there. You know what happened? I had to drill in reverse. You know what I'm saying? And then this one's probably about the same here. Let's see, hold on. There, yeah, this is about right here. All right, so now that I got those drilled, where I'm gonna put the support rods, which are gonna be right there. Now I'm gonna be removing my front end, and I'm gonna put the push rods in there, and then after that, we're gonna be working on getting, well, I'm gonna take all this stuff off, and then I'm gonna put the push rods on there, tighten the push rods up, then we'll put the front end back on, and we'll add the bottom lip. So, if you don't have this kind of grill, or if you don't have this here, the bottom radiator protector, you can probably do this, add this on here without taking your front end off. This is only, I'm only doing all this is because I have all this extra shit. So if I put the push rods here, if I put the push rod in there, right? Push rod in there, let me see. The support rods, I keep saying push rod, but it's actually a support rod. If I put the support rod in here, right? Right? I can't fucking tighten it up. I had to take it off. My fingers wouldn't get in there. You know what I'm saying? But I still had to take the front end off because the fact that I couldn't get my fingers in there. I got fat fingers. So we'll put this one in here. The bolts on these support rods are 8mm. All right, so we got those in there. Those are 8mm screws, like I said before. So we're just gonna tighten those up. So these things come in a bunch of different colors, and I think they're actually gonna come in like transparent colors as well. I don't got a colorful one, I got black because my bike's changing this year. It's not gonna be green next year, so, and I don't know what color I'm gonna be doing yet. So if you guys got some ideas of what color I should do, y'all let me know. Y'all give me some hints. All right. All right, so boom, we got those on there. Gonna throw the front end on there. We're gonna throw the spoiler on there and figure out where we're gonna drill the holes for the rods coming down. Right. All right, so should I plug in these wires? I really shouldn't. So, all right, boom. All right, guys, so now that you see, we got that on there. Let's see. All right. Now we're just gonna screw it up with the screws. They're Phillips. I don't know where the fuck screwdriver is, but I do got a drill right here. I'm gonna use it. All right, so what I do is I use my leg like this, and I hold this up, get the screw through it, through the hole. All right. All right, so now that I got these, got it mounted. So you don't have to add these rods. If you want, you can have it like this. If you want, you can push it in. You can have it back a little bit more. You can have it out more. You can have support rods, which will go like right here somewhere. You can turn them out a little bit. If you want to go out a little bit. All right, so let me grab a tape measure. I'm gonna go where it's at. I'm gonna go about from the front of here, an inch, 2 inches back. About 2 inches back. I'm gonna go 2 inches back. Fuck it. Fuck it, but fuck it, right? We ain't got no choice but to just try, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do. I just go for it. So we're gonna go right here. We got it lined up, boom, boom. We're gonna go back That's almost. We're gonna go back 2 inches from right here, lined up. 2 inches. Right there. And this one. Right there. See, that's what from this right here. It's on 4.5 inches that way. It's on 3.5. Here. 4.5. I don't want that one. This one would have to be like right here. That one have to be like right there. That's what we're gonna do it. All right, so where's our drill bit? We're gonna drill holes in this bitch. Fuck it. Fuck it, let's get it. Let's get it, dog. Hey, DMX shit. The one right there. And we got the other mark at right here. Boom, boom. Yeah, let's see. See, this is my problem. The hole not big enough right now, so let's make that a little bigger. Man, I need a bigger drill bit. A little bit bigger, not a lot bigger though. I don't know if I have one with me right now. Because I got one inside the house. I just don't want to go in the house again. All right, let's try this again. All right, there we go. That's better. We got to throw the washer on there. And the nut. I'd probably recommend putting some Loctite on this. Eight millimeter. What the hell? That's a 9. Where the fuck's my 8? Where's my 8? Right here. It's like, oh yeah, it is an 8. All right, so my problem is, so you can pull that up right there now. You can use that to pull it up some. My problem is this tube thing. Once I put this tube thing on there, I can't spin it to tighten it how I want to spin it. You know what I'm saying? Because the tube is in the way. Loosen this all the way up. Loosen all the way up. Loosen this down. All right. I'm gonna loosen this down. I'm gonna stick this on here. Fucking washer fell off. I don't know where it went. I don't care. Oh, here it is. There it is. All right, slid the tube up a little bit, and then tighten the silver thing, and then slide the tube back down. All right. Now we tighten up these screws here that lock everything in place. All right, so this is the difference. So if you look right here, this is the difference of having the support and not having the support. So the support, solid, no support, a little bit of play. Solid, a little bit of play. So there's your difference of having the support and not having the support. So boom. Let's get that, make sure we tighten these up. What is it, 5/16 I said? So these screws have tips, so they're like kind of like self-tapping screws. But since I'm going into the metal as well, I'm gonna probably pre-drill these holes with a smaller bit, just so I don't round the tip of those bolts off. And that's in the spots where they had the fuck, I just laid on a ratchet. Fuck. Fuck. I laid on this ratchet. That shit hurt. Right in my rib. All right. All right. I'm gonna throw these other support screws that go on the side. That's just gonna give it a little bit more support in the sides. See that? See that? Compared to that? Boom, a little bit more support in the sides. If you don't have the radiator protector, you won't have to probably pre-drill the hole like I just did for that, because the fact that you're just gonna be going straight into plastic, and those screws have tips on them. So, but yeah. So basically, let me get it quick and simple for you. If you don't have this grill, you probably don't have to take the front off. You can probably just take those two screws out, throw the screws in there, drill the holes in here, take these two pieces off, stick your fingers in there and do it. But since I had this grill, I had to drill these so far forward that I had to do that. I had to take the front off just to get these started. But if you didn't have to take that off, you can put these back more, forward back a little bit more, farther back, and you probably can reach with your fingers. This is the 4-inch setting. You can have it in more, not as far forward. So you don't even, and if you don't want to use these either way, with the 4-inch or the 2-inch, you don't have to use these if you don't want to. But I like the look of them, so I'm using them. Everybody doesn't have them. I do. You should too. So you make sure you go check out madmanwrenchworks.com and get yourself a set. All right, guys? Check you in the next one. Peace.